everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I want to talk about an amazing product that I got from Sephora. It's part of their Sephora Favorites collections where they wind up taking, they have a theme, and then they wind up taking a number of products from a variety of different makeup brands and put them all together in a kit, some full size, some smaller travel trial size, but it winds up being a really great way. Great? Did I say great? It winds up being a really great way to try a whole bunch of products, some of which wind up lasting you a really long time depending on what the product is. But you can try a whole bunch of things and not spend a whole bunch of money as if you were buying complete full-size versions of all the products. And so what I want to talk about today is the Bronze Bears All, and it's noisy because I have everything loose in there. It's in really tight packaging, and I'm like, if I try to do that on camera, it'll take me like 2 years to get through that. And you don't need to see me struggle like that, although it might have been entertaining. So anyway, this is the Sephora Favorites Bronze Bears All. And so I'll give you a sneak peek as to what's inside. All of the products are pretty much kind of raved about already. And I was chatting with a gal at Sephora and she was like, oh my God, the fact that it's got, you know, 2 products in there makes the whole entire kit worth it. So you get everything else just kind of as a bonus. And I'm just really impressed with all of them. So let me get started. True confession, the reason I bought the whole thing was because of this tiny little guy. Can't even see it. Looks so nondescript. It says Becca on the front. This is the Becca Shimmering Highlight in Opal. And full size, it's, I don't know, almost $40. They're pretty expensive, super good quality, and if you really enjoy one of their highlighters, totally worth it. I actually have the rose gold one because I think it's really unique as well as a really good quality highlighter. But I mean, you have to stop somewhere, right? And so I had been eyeing the Opal highlighter. Many people have it, many people love it. And I had been resistant, and then it showed up in this kit. And first of all, how cute! It's so tiny. I've said before that I love, that's upside down. I've said before that I love all the little tiny things, but the fact that Shimmering Skin Perfector, pressed. I like how they put that at the end, pressed. So this is in Opal, and like I said, it's pretty well talked about. It's a really nice highlighter. There it is. And I thought, well, what a great way for me to be able to have it without having to spend all of the money just on one full-size product. The reality is this is a highlighter, and so you really don't use a lot every time you use it. And so this little tiny guy might wind up lasting me a pretty long time before, you know, the next really great thing comes out. So I pretty much got the kit because of this. Like I said, the kit was $39, and so obviously, you know, if I were to buy this only, it would be about the same price and I'd get way more. But this way I get so many other things, but I was super happy to see this in there. So that was the highlighter, and so we have to make sure that we bronze, and I already own this, but again, I love that it's so tiny. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Bronzer. And even in the tiny little travel size, it smells like chocolate. I'm not really sure I want to be smelling chocolate though when I'm putting my makeup on. Ooh, look at that highlighter, it looks so great. Oh, smell that bronzer, smells like chocolate. Where is a bag of chocolate? Yeah, I don't really need that kind of temptation in my life, but whatever, it's pretty sweet anyway. So this is the medium deep. I already have this actually in a full size, but I love that it's tiny and really light on the skin. Again, you can use this as an all-over, you can't really see that. You can use it as an all-over bronzer. There is a hint of coolness to it, not tremendously, but just enough so that you could use it to contour as well, depending on what your particular skin tone is. I actually do use it both ways. So if I feel like I need to be you know, in a super contouring mood, I can use it. Or if I'm just being quick and lazy, and if I feel like bronzing my entire face and warming it up, I can use that for that too. So that's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Bronzer. This is by Tarte. It's called the Sculptor. And it's also called Park Avenue Princess. This is like completing the trifecta for me because I have Park Avenue Princess in the triple kit put out by Tarte, where you get a highlighter and a blush as well as the Park Avenue Princess. I have that. Then I also got in a Tarte kit that Tarte themselves put out a miniature Park Avenue Princess bronzer, which is super cute. And this is now pencil form, and so, or crayon form, I should say. It's also just a really subtle, nice bronzer. And I'm actually really interested in trying it because, and this was one of the other reasons I picked the Favorites kit up, is because I'm kind of scared of cream contours and bronzers. And so, I don't know, everybody seems to think that they're wonderful. And like I said, I've been afraid. So I'm going to step outside my box, take a risk, and I get to do it with a travel size and not, or a trial size, and not have to get a full-size product and spend all that money. So I'm actually really excited about this. I might do maybe a first impression on it, so we'll see. Let me know if that might be something you'd like to see, how I mess up trying to do a cream contour. Okay, next. There's another pencil in there, and it's an eyeliner pencil. It's by Sephora, and it's called Cocoa. How appropriate. I'm going to put that right next to the Tarte Sculptor. So pretty dark, a really rich brown, kind of like a shade or two lighter than a black, which I really appreciate. So it says that it's waterproof. I have never had a Sephora eyeliner before, and so I'm interested in seeing how well it holds up, particularly in comparison to some of the higher end waterproof eyeliners that you can get. I love the Rimmel the Scandalize eyeliner, which I think is incredible. And so we'll see. That Scandalize is obviously pretty cheap by Rimmel at the drugstore. So Sephora probably has a wider variety of colors available in this eyeliner. So it'll be nice to see if it stands up just as well. And then we'll be able to broaden and open my color range options. So again, something that I'm really interested in trying out and seeing what I think. There is another pencil in this kit. It's by Bite Beauty. Hello. Okay, it's called the High Pigment Pencil. This is in Madeira, and it's a pale nude, which I think is really fun because if you go heavy on the eyes and heavy on the bronzing and heavy or heavier just kind of on the rest of the face, you really do want kind of a nude lip. There is a hint of pink, which is fabulous, and Bite Beauty products are just wonderful in and of themselves, so I was pretty excited that they also included that in this kit. So Urban Decay decided to contribute as well with this duo eyeshadow. Beauty with an edge. The Urban Decay shadows, this is hilarious. The lighter one is Half Baked. Let's swatch that real quick, which is a pretty kind of a champagne gold. And the other one is Twice Baked. So we don't have just a regular plain baked. We have a half baked and we have a twice baked. And it's, for the most part, it is a cocoa, but there's almost like a hint of purple in there. It's still pretty cocoa-y, which is what we're aiming for if we're trying to bronze it up. But it's not just a straight brown, and so I think that'll add, like, if you were to use all of these products together, that'll add a nice level of dimension instead of just being monochromatic and all bronzed up. So Half Baked, I think, is that the one that shows up in the Naked palettes? I don't remember, but that's triggering a bell in my brain, and that's coming up awfully familiar. But anyway, so that's really nice. Also pretty fabulous for travel. If you were not bringing a lot, you could do a lot with these two looks. With these two shadows, you can do a lot with some looks for yourself. So I think that's really awesome. It's got shimmer, but not glitter. I'm like anti-glitter, or like frost. I'm like, really, I don't need to look like a Christmas tree in the middle of July. So shimmer though, is all good. One of the last two things in the Sephora Favorites Bronze Bears All kit is the Formula X nail polish. And it's really just, I'm actually kind of surprised. It looks kind of plain. It's just like a beige, I can't get it open. It's just a beige. You can't even see it. So I don't know. Formula X is a good brand, but this looks like a color they might have at senior citizen centers where they do the ladies' nails on like a Tuesday afternoon. But you know, hey, you might want to be going subtle. I'm sure. I'm happy to have it. Just not really impressed. It looks kind of plain. I don't know. I'll give it a try though. The last thing in the kit, which I'm super excited about, is actually a full-size NARS lip gloss, and this is in the color Super Vixen. That sounds pretty wicked. And it's kind of it's a bronzy. I just looked at myself to make sure I didn't put eyeshadow or anything else on my forehead. That would have looked fabulous. It's a bronze with some gold shimmer in it. It's actually really light though. It seems pretty dark in the tube, but it's pretty, I don't want to say sheer, but it's definitely sheer enough. And actually looks has a little bit of pink in it too. I think this would be a really awesome layering lip gloss if you were wearing, for example, a darker lip and wanted to tone it down a little bit, or a matte lip, or just a flat, you know, no shimmer lip. You could really use this to add some gloss shine and a little bit of shimmer, which would complement your look in the summer. And so that sums up everything that's in the Bronze Bears All kit from Sephora. I am really excited about all of them, oh, except that nail polish. I'm kind of doubtful about that, but we'll just have to see how it works out. So like I said, again, $39. Last I checked, you could not get it on the website because they had only released it in the store. And so I'm sure at some point though, it will show up on the website. So if you're near it, I suggest you get it. And if you're not near it, just keep on the lookout and see. There's no way to get notified on Sephora.com because I had seen it was released and I wasn't waiting to go to the store. I really wanted to get my hands on it and order it, but there was no way to do that. So I don't know, just be on the lookout. If you're not near a store, just be on the lookout on the website. Let's see if they release it there. And by the time this goes up, this might already be up there. So that was a big fat waste of time. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Tell me which of these products you are pretty excited about. And anything you feel like they might have missed. Anything in your bronzing world that you feel like is your holy grail is not in this kit, let me know. And then we can organize a rally and maybe do something about that. I am on Twitter and Instagram, so if you have a few minutes, maybe come visit me there. Otherwise, thanks again for stopping by. I hope you have a really good day. And until next time, thanks.